Welcome to Tech Brothers with Amir. In this video, we are going to learn how to manage files on your computer by using ChatGPT. So often I get into situation where let's say I have files sitting in one of the folder, and you see that I have some image files sitting here, and I have PDF files sitting here, I have video files, then I have office files such as Excel, PowerPoint, and the Microsoft documents and all those kind of things, and then simply I have text files as well, then video again. Now I have so many different files sitting in one folder, and I would like to manage them. I would like to put all the images in one, I would like to put the videos in one, and all that. Now before doing this, we were able to do it by using command line, but it was hard for some people to write that command line commands to do that. So there was you have to create the folders and use the move command and all that. Now we are going to use the ChatGPT for that. It's going to provide us some code. So I already have written the prompt, and you can just copy paste and provide actually more details in your case. In my case, I'm providing this information. I have a file sitting in folder, that's my folder name, and then I would like to manage them according to the file type. So create a new folder for images and move all images files to the that folder. Create a video folder and move the video folders to it, and then PDF file should go to a separate folder. So I'm gonna hit enter here, and now it should return us some Python code, or we can use different code. We can actually create the PowerShell code or create the CMD code as well. So right now it is giving us a Python code. That's fine, so we can use that. Right here it took everything as is, and you can see that images, all the images, .jpg, .jpeg, .png, GIF, BMP, and TIFF, they will go to the images folder. Videos of any type will go to videos. Office file, docx, XL, XLS, PPT, and all those will go to the office. PDF files will go to PDF, and that's how it will work. You can make changes. You can say like, hey, guess what, if the format is not matching with any of above, then put those files into another folder. So let's ask that too. Okay, so we are asking to regenerate the code because I felt maybe there is a file type that is not fitting in these, so it should go to some other folder called see right there. So we have other now. That's great. We are going to copy this code and save, so you can call it whatever you want, and this is .python code. So you're going to be copy here, and now I can go simply to same folder actually, or some other folder. Let me close this. So let me go, maybe I go to the downloads here, and here I will create this Python file. So I'm going to go to new, and then I will be creating .text file. So here is my text file. Let's open this, edit, and then we paste, Control V, and then we will hit save as, and I'm gonna save as in the same folder, and then instead of text I will say .python. So let me say file org.python. Okay, so I save this file, and this file is present here, so you can see the icon. So that's great. Now what we are going to do, we are going to open the CMD, and then we will run this code. So we'll open CMD command line, and once we open the command line, I have Python already installed. So if you will say Python dash version, it's going to show you the Python version. So in my case I have 3.3 13.1. In case you don't have it, so what you need to do, you can always go ahead and ask here, let's say if you don't have it, that's the way to run the Python code, so we will just say Python and then the file name. And if you don't have the Python, so you can always ask, I don't have Python installed, provide me direction. Okay, so it's going to tell you go to the link, download the Python, and this is the website. You will go ahead and download the Python, and then you will create you will check the version. If you don't have it, you can always go to the these all steps and run your Python code. So that shouldn't be a problem. In case you get error, just paste the error. Now in our case we have the Python, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to say Python, and see the file name is wrong, so I'm going to fix the file name. So our file name was this file name, because we renamed the file name. So file org.py. Okay, so now our file is ready. Okay, cannot open the file. It is looking for the file in C users netgef, but it's not there, so we have to provide the full path. So I'm going to copy the full path, and it's in downloads. So you could have saved in the same folder, but that's fine, not a big deal. So here is our file. Okay, now it is cannot access the file because it's being used by another process, so it is telling you some of the files may be also open, so that is possible. So we can go ahead and permission, that's the problem, because I was just checking a few of the right here. I'm gonna just close these. Okay, and now we can go ahead and rerun, and still there is a file that called the video, one of the in the recorded. So that is actually what's happening, that file is being generated right now because we are making this video, and it is being saved in that folder, so you can forget about it. So if I go back to the recorded folder here, and we go back to the other files, they should be already moved. So you see, right, this is the file, it was not able to move because this is the one right now we are working on it. So images went to the images, and you can see it right there, and other files, office files went to the office files, and then you can go for others. So there is one file, .txt file went there, and then PDFs went there so as well, and now you can see the video files went to the video files as well. So that's great. Now this information is awesome. And one more thing, now you don't have to say like, hey, create a Python. I could have say like, I would like you to generate the same code for CMD. Okay, so now we are asking like, hey, go ahead and create the CMD commands. So it's going to make the directories, it's going to generate the move script. So you have kind of go ahead and say, first of all, you will have, okay, this is your setting the variables here, and set the source is equal to this. You say create folders, MD these folders. So you're creating folders, then you're moving those files of different extensions to these folders. So you see right there, it's doing that. Then you have videos, it will move to videos, and this is how it will work. So this code will also work. You can also create a PowerShell if you like, and it's your choice, So these all scripts are going to work. Whatever you are comfortable, you can always go ahead and generate that script, and it will work for you. Now, if let's say one more scenario we cover. So now if I go to the downloads here, I have this documents, and in the documents I see I have files sitting there, but they are different files I created a long time ago, and I would like to manage them according to the year and month. So another prompt I have written, so in this prompt I have files sitting in this folder. I want to create a folder for month and date and move the file according to the create date. So I'm going to copy this, and then I will go here to the ChatGPT, and here I will paste that, and I can ask the generate PowerShell script. Okay, so in this case, now I'm specifically telling PowerShell, so I don't have to have a Python installed and all those kind of things, So I can simply copy and paste this code as well. So you see that it's a source folder is equal to this, child items, it's checking the date and all that, and then it's gonna go ahead and create the folders and everything. So you see that it's giving us example like 2024 December and the month name, so it will come like that. Let me copy the code, and now we will go to the PowerShell, and let me open the PowerShell, and here is our PowerShell. I'm going to go ahead and open it as administrator, and now yes, and now once it's open, I'm going to paste the code. So now we paste the code here and hit enter. So now file has been organized into the folder by the creation date. So that's great. Let's go and take a look. So remember that we had files here, and plenty of files were sitting here, and then I asked you to move, like, hey, I want to move them according to the create date. And if you see right there, is this is 2022, and then these files were just right there. If you see the date, last date modified is there. Then another folder is created. This is another one, you say, in August, and then it has February and January and all that. So here is my customer file that I use for testing, and here is that created as well. So you can do all those different things. This is just an idea I'm giving you, like, hey, you want to create the folders according to the extensions or types or dates. So these are all the different ideas I gave you, but I'm sure according to your needs, you can change and the prompt and ask the ChatGPT to create exactly the code you want. So I thank you very much for watching this video. I will see you guys in the next video.